Hey everyone, Stacy here, amateur pautist. Before I get started, I just wanted to introduce the little dog that I'm working on here. Her name is Coco. She was a rescue puppy. When the people that rescued her took ownership of her, she was in terrible condition, not thriving at all. This is her picture. And so they took her and they took her to the vet. She had a major skin condition going on, and they was able to get her back to health. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me work on this drawing of Coco. If it's something that you're interested, please do like and subscribe. I am just starting this channel. I've been doing art for several years. I actually started when I was a little girl. Of course, has improved a lot since then. Back then, I just kind of made more stick figures. However, over the years, I've just kind of gotten my own way of doing it. I've never taken a single art class. So this is all just a technique that I've come into my own. This is a hobby of mine. However, I have also been a nurse for many years. Before I became a nurse, I was a CNA. So I've been working in the medical field since the late 90s, early 2000s, roughly. I got my nursing license back in 2012 when my kids were fairly young. And they are all grown up now. I do have two beautiful grandsons. Um, the oldest grandson is about a year and a half old, and my youngest is only a couple months old. Precious, precious little guys. So anyway, I started doing this on YouTube. One, just kind of as a hobby because I just kind of want to get people to notice what I like to do. Two, I do want to make it a full-time career, not just on YouTube, but I want to sell my art. I started my own business called Gifted Hands Portraits. That's PAWTRAITS, where I will be selling my artwork. A lot of the art that I've done over the years, usually for like my friends and family, those that have lost pets, just kind of want something to remember them by. So if that's something that you're interested in, yeah, hit me up because I'll be glad to draw your pet for you. I'm not going to charge outrageous fees at the beginning because, well, I am just an amateur and just starting out. Go with that one. No, let's do this one. Now, I do realize that watching somebody draw, it can be quite boring. So if you guys are interested maybe in hearing stories as I'm drawing, um, let me know, because maybe I could do something where I tell stories as I'm doing my drawings, or I could just do the time lapse shorts that I've been doing. You guys are my viewers, so I want you to tell me what you would be interested in seeing until I find my own little niche, as you would call it. I use this to blend, sort of. Just kind of fill in those white gaps. As I'm doing charcoal, that's why I like charcoal so much, because if you make a mistake, it's very easy to fix it. But as I'm doing it, I just kind of add layers. I mean, as you can see, I've got charcoal all around the edges, but I can clean that up pretty quickly, and you wouldn't even know it was there. And then once I'm done with my art or with my picture, then what I do is I spray it with a fixative, which kind of stops. You wouldn't be able to smudge it or anything else. It just kind of seals off the picture. Like I said, I've never taken an art class except for maybe in like school, like high school. But you didn't really learn much there. You just did more of like creative drawing. This I've kind of taught myself over the years. And it's kind of funny because I've drawn some pretty terrible, kind of embarrassing, until I came across charcoal, because then I found that charcoal is the best. I mean, because like I said, if you make a mistake, it is so easy to fix it. So easy. Yeah, my hands tend to get a little dirty. That's part of the process, part of the fun. You know, charcoal also, I used to do this with my kids when they were younger, and they've made some pretty good drawings. So if you have any young kids out there and you're looking for something fun to do with them, get out the charcoal. You can get it at, you can buy it at, what is the name of that store? Here, age coming in here. Hobby Lobby. They sell like charcoal, different colors. You can get several different colors in the color scheme. Then you've got your basic whites and your blacks and your pencils. Then you've got these little guys for blending. This is my best friend because it pretty much cleans it up. So like if we want to go in and put a layer between this fur, which we are going to do, we can go ahead and do that now. So let's see, this little guy has some black right in here. So let's just kind of go around. I just kind of eyeball it. Hmm. This is the most painstaking process. Is like, because I am a perfectionist by nature. So I will sit there and get every little piece of fur just like it should be. Sometimes I'll even overkill it. I'll perfect it till it's ruined. Bad habit of doing that. So I'm gonna stop right there. But as you notice, this is what I'm looking at right here. I will sit there and play with it until I get it to look similar to that. Same thing with this. And I might like decide I don't like how this is going, so then I just kind of color it back in and then do it again. I said charcoal is amazing. It took me forever to get that part correct. I ended up having to use white paint to get the mouth the way it should be. And then of course the eyes, I kind of messed up on the eye right here because I was looking at a whole different picture, and then when I realized it, I had already, so I had to go back and fix it. And which was easy to do because like I said, this is my best friend right here. So I noticed right in here there's a little bit of brown. So I'm just going to kind of go with it. Maybe add in some brown. Not much. Oops, not that one. Right here. That's not brown. That's more like a greenish. Where to go? Where to go? Where did it go? Seriously, where to go? Dang it. There it is. Oh, yeah. Found it. Nope, that's not it. Mm, yeah. There we go. Now it's kind of getting the effect that I want. Yeah. I'll use a lighter color right here because it kind of highlights. So you notice I do the black, kind of black baseline. And then I do, of course, the light on top because it makes a contrast between the two. And you can experiment, I mean, different colors together. Like I said, it took me several years to be able to master how I do this. Am I perfect at it? No. And I'm sure some art majors are out there probably watching me going, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Because that's not how you're supposed to do it. But you know what? That's how I do it. This is how I do it. Okay? Humbly, respectfully. And a lot of it is looking at this and looking at the picture, looking at that, looking at the picture. And sometimes I'll look at the picture at the exact same time that I am doing my detail work. Works for me. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop right here, and then I think I'm going to work on a time lapse video. I just wanted to introduce myself. Again, my name is Stacy. You guys will know me as Amateur Potist on YouTube, and you can email me, Stacy at giftedhandsportraits.com. I also have a website that I have put up. I also make homemade candles. Maybe my next video I can show you a few of them. Those are up on my website. I'm trying to work on getting a store put up where you guys can purchase my candles. Later on, I have other ideas. Have lots of ideas, like lots of ideas. I have a 3D laser printer that I'm going to start putting to use so that I can like laser print the drawings that I've done maybe onto glass. I could sell them as gift options. I can also laser print on wood. Um, I mean, the sky's the limit. So I hope you guys will follow me. I hope you guys like this video. And until the next time, keep drawing. You guys just get out there and do it. If you don't know how to do it, well, start with a snowman. I mean, start with a kitty cat, and branch out. Like look at a photo and say, "Hey, I'm going to try to draw that." And you might surprise yourself because trust me, I was pleasantly surprised when I was able to start doing this. So until next time, bye from New Mexico. And I'm going to enjoy the snow. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.